you just hit the mic?
Yeah, I did. Probably won't work.
All right, so welcome back to You Can't See Me in Tom's Face because he blocked him with shitty helmets.
Shitty helmets?
It's your host, Motherfucking Squisher.
Hey, guys.
Yo.
Hollywood's here.
I had to put that yo in there.
So what's cracking, everybody? Got the Colts helmet in. Just in time for the big game on Saturday that we had. Big dubs. Colts win over New England. Sitting pretty in the 5th seed right now. Thanks to the win. Well, thanks to the win from Shep's
Amazing
band
game.
of idiots. We're making the charge for winning the South.
I don't think we're gonna.
I don't care what you do anymore.
I don't think it matters.
It'd be awesome if you beat Kansas City because I think you have to play at Kansas City. But I could be wrong on that. But that'd be sick if you did. If you did play them and you beat them. Because if we win out and Tennessee loses,
they haven't been trending in the
should theoretically put us in the number 1 seat. We won't get there. We won't. But because that would have to mean I think Kansas City has to lose like 2 or 3. Anyway,
I saw a thing that said Kansas City is AFC Super Bowl favorites, and I'm like, who?
Yeah,
who's the delusional fuck that?
Right, we watched them play 4 weeks in a row, or that just hot trash. And he's still like Mahomes still is hot trash.
Yeah, not good.
He's being carried by the rest of his team.
Did you see that in the game? This is going to be like a sports episode, just because.
Oh, very, very sports heavy.
Obviously, the big movie is like, woo, Spider-Man. I saw it. Tom didn't see it. Kluge didn't see it. Like we said last week, we're not going to talk about it for a little bit to give people time to.
Yeah, I think we said 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It'd be the episode before I leave.
Yes. The big blowout of the Spider-Man movie. And when we talk about it, we'll fucking talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'll get into it in a different movie later.
Okay.
But, yeah, so, I don't know. Were you watching the game? Were you watching the Kansas City game?
No. I didn't watch any football yesterday.
It wasn't yesterday. Was it yesterday?
No.
Oh, fuck, I don't remember.
Oh, no, that was the Thursday night game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs?
Yes, because
the Chargers?
Yeah, because he fucked that. Bro.
They shouldn't have won that
He's
game.
not good. He's not. I mean, he's good, but he's not that as good as people say he is. He threw a ball that I don't even know. It literally looked like he threw it just on the ground. Like he was like having a temper tantrum and he just was like, and then like threw it at the ground. That's what it fucking looked like. And then they're trying to say like, oh, it slipped out of his fingers. It ended up being a fumble and they picked it up because it slipped out of his hands. It literally slipped out of his hands. Like he pulled it up and then down and then back up again. And as he's pulling it up, he's letting go of it. Like he's losing the ball.
Oh.
And I was like, do you watch?
Close
your fingies, right? Like I'm not all-star quarterback material, right? But close your fucking fingers. And I hate his brother. Have we talked about his brother?
No.
Jackson Mahomes.
Trash.
He's a fucking influencer.
Off the coattails of his brother.
Right, and he's just a fucking scumwad. And he goes to every game. And there was, maybe we did talk about him the one time when he was fighting with somebody. I might have brought that up.
Oh, when he him
and his girlfriend were fighting with somebody in the stands, like another fan.
We also I think we talked about him when he was playing around on Sean Taylor's thing. The 21.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's, the most prolific defensive back ever.
Yeah.
And he was a douchebag.
He needs to stick to TikTok and then just be with all the other Fortnite kids.
Shut up. Never talk again.
So, okay. I see this thing, speaking of the Colts, every week they do like the not an overreaction or an overreaction kind of thing.
When they said JT should be in the MVP running and they said overreaction.
Yeah.
See, but they'll never respect a running back.
That's my bitch.
Derrick Henry had over 2,000 yards rushing last year. And however many. Like one of the greatest all-time seasons a running back has ever had. No. Now we're going to give it to Aaron Rodgers.
Or Tom Brady.
Or Tom Brady.
And don't get me wrong, I'm a Tom Brady.
Brady looked
fan.
like shit this weekend.
He did look like doo-doo. If I saw the clip where he fucking hucked the Surface tablet. He's just all pissed off. But I don't know why it seems like every time somebody does like Super Bowl MVP or
It has to be the
league
quarterback.
MVP or even the Heisman fucking seems like most of the time
Yeah,
the quarterback.
'cause
I just don't get
the
it.
Aiden kid from Michigan should have won Heisman.
I just
all
don't
day.
understand. There's other fucking players that play the sport. It's just.
That's what it's always been though. Is QB will.
I mean, if
always
Derrick Henry
rule.
didn't get hurt, he would have put up record numbers.
this year,
Yeah. I mean, he was leading the league like multiple weeks after his injury without even running the ball.
well, okay, but here's the thing. This is where people get it twisted. He had triple the carries of the next closest person, Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, well, yeah.
So yards per
That's
carry.
all they do.
Yards per carry, JT got him by a mile.
Sure.
That's where like he has more of a threat to the MVP throne.
My thing is that people don't. I guess the thing that sucks is people don't give a fuck about that stat. They give a fuck about the big number.
Right, so like if you put.
Well, that's like people saying that Josh Allen's breaking record passing yard numbers, which. Sure, but when he throws 60 passes in a game, he's bound to hit.
Right. So it's
That's all
like
they fucking do.
if you were to put when let's say they hit the 100 carries mark for the season.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Taylor had like 300 yards on him.
Yeah.
That's just what it was.
Hey, I'm a JT MVP.
JT MVP, baby. It's
I'm all for it.
I would have liked to see Derek get it last year because they deserved it. They were the only. Derek is the only reason that Tennessee team was into the playoffs last year.
Right.
JT, pretty much the only reason, and our defense and our special teams are phenomenal, but JT and our offensive line are the reason that we are as well as we are right now.
Yeah.
Carson is just doing what he's told to do.
He's surviving.
He's surviving. I believe that he can play better. I think they're trying to limit the damage. Because Carson, there's a few points in these past few games when we played the Tennessee Titans twice, Baltimore. Anytime that we've lost big time in the end, Reich has put so much pressure on Carson because he won't run the ball.
Right.
In those moments because he feels like he's down, he has to pass to win.
Right.
But all you're doing is putting pressure on Carson, who literally just needs a clean year. Give him a clean year, let him come back to us. Boom, clean, done. He's good. He'll be fine. But Jonathan Taylor, again, is the reason that the Colts are where we are right now. So, which means that is by definition the MVP.
Yeah, I don't.
Aaron Rodgers has fucking Devontae Adams. Shut the fuck up. Tom Brady has 17 weapons. Shut the fuck up.
He really does.
Jonathan Taylor has no one
Yeah,
to back him up.
Single-handedly.
I shouldn't say that.
Well, no, but I mean, here's the thing too, though. Fingers crossed. I think I beat your sister this week.
Yep.
In fantasy. But that game was making me fucking nervous because the Green Bay Packers fan picks their whole offense, which is Aaron Rodgers and Adams. And they both were getting 40 points a game for the last 4 fucking weeks. So
Because that's all he throws. That's the only thing he throws to.
and I'm like I'm fucking nervous. Thank God
Or Aaron
Baltimore decided to show the fuck up
Yeah.
this week.
Huntley, man. Oof.
So we take those.
You should have started Huntley.
I know, right? Fuck. I made the risky decision, and it almost flubbed on me. I mean, it still wasn't great. I'm sure.
but he
I left points on the table,
If he
but
played like he did in the second half, the entire first half,
yeah,
you would have had like a 35-point game.
I played Tua.
He played very well at the
for
end
the
there.
Dolphins, and because I was afraid of my Wilson.
That man
and
is
Carr.
disrespected. I will say he's disrespected. Hand up for I disrespected him, but he's still not a top 10 quarterback.
No,
I'll give him top 15, maybe.
maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Aaron Rodgers. This is no list. This is not like in order or anything. It's just a list. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Cleveland. I would put Russell in the top 15. Carr.
Well, Russell's got to be top 15.
Carr top 15. Allen. So we're at 5. Mahomes.
Lamar.
I'm not putting Mac Jones in top 15. He's a joke.
He
He can't throw it more than 10 yards.
is green. He needs work. He could be good.
He's got good reads. I'll say he's got great reads.
He's a smart kid.
Can't throw the ball.
Yeah, he just needs work.
And he gets flustered when he's down.
But it's the same when Josh Allen started. Josh Allen threw the ball like hot fucking doo-doo. Yep. So
I'm trying to go through Matt Stafford all day, every day.
Yeah.
Herbert.
Deshaun Watson.
If he played.
No.
So we're at 9 right now. I have to come up with 6 more quarterbacks. I can't even name 6 more quarterbacks.
Dak?
Yeah, I can. Dak. Yep, for sure. Well, not recently, but yes, Dak normally.
Jimmy G, baby.
I take Jimmy G over
Lance?
100%. I take him over Lance. But I don't know if he's top 15. Kirk is a top 15 quarterback. Gets shit on because
he does.
Because of the decision making of the coaching staff.
Kyler Murray?
Fuck that guy. But yes, I'm putting him at 15 because fuck him. Arrogant piece of shit.
I think you got to put Ben in there just because you don't have enough people.
Ben sucks.
But
he looked really good on this weekend. Fuck it, Ben. 14.
I think part of his issue this
14.
year. I think part of his issue this year is they did that new offense style with him, and he just is not.
Yeah,
I think
he's not mobile enough for it.
No, really, because that offense would be so good if they had a quarterback that could run the ball.
Yeah,
and
that's what 12.
He reminds me of like an old grandpa that got a cell phone for the first time, and you're trying to teach him how to use it.
Yeah,
and he doesn't know what to do.
Right. So who are we missing? Tua. Did I put Tua in the top 15? I did.
We were debating it.
Okay, so Tua's in for me top 15. So I'm at like 13. I need 2 more. If we go up and down, we got New England. No. Buffalo. Yes. Jets. No. Fuck Zach Wilson.
Yeah, no.
Miami. Yes. Tua. Let me go to the AFC North.
Tannehill.
Fuck Tannehill,
no.
but.
Maybe.
I think his stats might be in it. But that's because what else is he going to do?
Right.
Fuck no talent. I don't think talent. This is no...
First of all, this is not an order, and this is opinion-based, so...
If Carson... There was one game Carson played phenomenally, and that game, yes. Normally, I think he's like 16. So we're doing the South, actually. So we got Davis Mills, fuck no. Trevor Lawrence, no. He could be, but no.
And Urban Meyer. Before the season was even fucking over.
Tannehill, no. Wentz, 16.
Okay, I got to talk about that for a second.
Whoa, we'll get to it. AFC North, which is you fools.
Fucking make me laugh.
Roethlisberger, we're putting it at 14. Lamar, yes.
Oh, Burrow.
Joe motherfucking Burrow, yes, definitely.
Yep.
Still relatively young and make some errors, but
I think he's good.
I think he's still good enough.
I put Baker over fucking Tannehill.
Ooh, Baker. Do we put healthy Baker in the top 15? I think we have to.
Yeah. He's a frat boy. I love it.
He would have fit Buffalo so well.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah, I think that's going to be my list right there.
Yeah. I don't think there's anybody else.
No. Fuck Tannehill. Fuck Wilson.
You already got Carr and Stafford.
Yeah. Did I put Jimmy G in the top 15?
No. I don't think so. I think we just said we'd take him over Lance.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that season he played when he moved away from New England,
he was great.
Was good. Yeah. But after that, I don't.
So who's the West? Mahomes. Oh, yeah. No, because we have... The West is Mahomes, Herbert, Bridgewater, and Carr. So 3 out of the 4 of those.
You can't laugh at Bridgewater.
I know.
My man's got fucking...
He got
smacked. Is he all right?
I think so.
He fucking died.
All right. The West, NFC West is Wilson, Stafford, Garoppolo, Kyler, which 3 of those 4 are in it.
Yeah.
The North is a joke. You have Kirk, Rodgers, and then you have Justin Fields, trash, and Goff. made a resurgence this weekend, but no.
No.
The South is Brady, Taysom Hill,
Fucking bushwhacked the Bucs yesterday. So.
Carolina is Cam Newton.
Oh yeah, baby.
And then Matt Ryan. So all right, here. Okay, Matt Ryan probably should be in it.
I did forget about him.
Matt Ryan probably should be in it. Matt Ryan's a talent,
I put
but
Matt Ryan over Tua.
has been fucked in the butthole by injuries and by people stepping away.
I say Matt Ryan over Tua.
I had to get rid of Kyler Murray. I fucking hate that kid. But
yeah,
I know he's put up numbers.
I mean, if he has a season where
he's also 4'2", so and I can say that because I'm also 4'2".
Funny.
All right, anyway, let's move on. Look at this beautiful Colts helmet.
Yeah. So Colts are in it, and who knows where they'll go? Do I think they'll win?
Nah,
I don't know. I really don't know because there's been some shit going on.
I think they'll make a run
in this year. That's fucking. I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
Yeah, it's wild. Hard Knocks about to be lit on Wednesday.
Who's it on?
The Colts.
Oh, it is.
It's been in season. The Colts. The only time they've ever done this.
Oh.
It's been wild.
I
do want to say.
I want to watch those. Where do you watch those?
On HBO.
Oh.
Condolences out to Ryan Kelly, who I don't know. Did you hear about it?
No. I don't even know who that is.
He's the center for the Colts.
Oh.
Lost his baby right before the game.
Ooh.
So.
That happened to somebody else too.
It happened a
couple
few
years
times.
ago or last year.
Marquise Goodwin 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Had the game of his life after.
I know. It's horrible.
But condolences. We're all behind you, boy.
So yeah, I don't know who goes. It's gonna be interesting to follow it. In other news, Urban Meyer says that he's gonna stay coaching for the Jaguars because he's committed, and then the next week he gets canned.
Canned.
Oh, shit made me laugh.
Canned.
I'm gonna say his career's done.
No, he'll be coaching within the next 3 years. He'll be coaching college again.
If he is, then I don't know. He needs to retire while he still has some semblance of
pride,
dignity. And what else? Oh, fucking. Did you see when Godwin got
I did not watch the play.
killed? It pissed me off because there's the whole rule on defenseless receiver stuff,
which they refuse to call nowadays.
And
they called it for like 3 years straight and then stopped calling it.
He got fucked. It was not a good call. And I don't like fucking Collinsworth, but even he said that it was like
defenseless.
Because he's up, he's running to the sideline, and he's looking left to catch the ball because he's coming across the middle of the field. Okay, so obviously the defender's not going to do a high hit because then that's easily going to draw the penalty.
Yep.
So he's going to go down for the legs, but he just fucking laser locked on his kneecap, and he just propelled right through his kneecap. And if you look at the play, his knee fucking snaps over, and I'm like,
wouldn't be the first time that Sean Payton has done something like that.
I'm like,
has asked for his players to injure someone. They've done it.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, tore my ACL. It's like I got a spidey sense. I was just like, that fucker's gone.
Yeah.
Like I just felt that, and I'm so pissed because he's my number 2 on my team, and we're fucking going in it. Like I'm hitting semifinals next week without my number 2, and I'm fucking heated.
No offense, Chris Godwin, but thank you.
So fucking heated. He was teeing off that game. First quarter, he had 10 points.
Yeah.
That would have been a fucking 25-plus point game. Nope. Just died right there. Fucking pissed. So pissed. My weekend was really roller coastery, you know. I had gaming on Friday, Halo Infinite, phenomenal game. Highly recommend.
We had a great time.
Saturday.
Wait, did we game Friday night?
No, we did Saturday during the day.
Saturday night we gamed.
Saturday during the day.
What was I doing Friday?
I don't know.
Oh, no, I just stayed upstairs. I was whooped.
During the day, Saturday, me and Puss Boy played Halo. Phenomenal time. And then I saw Spider-Man.
Right.
No comment. And then Sunday.
Nope. Saturday night, you came. We played.
Oh, yeah, we did play. So Saturday was good. Sunday, pissed. Just pissed. The injury happened. There was a certain boxing match that happened.
Oh my God. No, we're not talking about it. I don't want to talk about it.
No,
fuck
you got to
it.
talk about it.
Tyron Woodley literally dropped his arm. And
Rigged.
it's so annoying to see these
Rigged.
people that are like, did you see how hard he hit him, though? Like,
Rigged.
that wasn't that rigged. And I was
Rigged.
like, no. This is a trained professional fighter. Would never just drop his arm and then look right.
Rigged. Look at.
And they can't.
I fucking hate. The reason why I hate Jake Paul so much is because I hate him and I don't want to talk about him. But every time he does something, I fucking talk about him. And I can't not express
It's
my frustration.
Why are people still taking fights that aren't boxers?
I
Get a real boxer in there, or have him go to the octagon and fight the people that he's been fighting.
I don't fucking understand. I don't understand.
Did you also see Frank Gore get walloped?
Yeah, I did.
He got pushed through the thing. That dude.
He tried to tackle him.
Yeah.
He fucking.
Bro, what are you doing?
I literally get so fucking worked up when I hear about the Jake Paul shit. Somebody was in the movie behind me when the movie was over. They're like, "Oh, did you hear about the Paul fight?" And I was like, "Fuck, that's this weekend. This is gonna ruin my weekend." Sure enough, it did. Fucking dumped him. Now bro,
Way faster than he did previously.
Can you see the steam coming out of my fucking ears right now? First of all, they went 6 rounds, okay, and in the 6th round, Tyron Woodley dropped his fucking left arm and looked right at Jake's fist, and he got it right in the fucking eye.
Yeah.
And then
That
face
man
planted
has
on
never
on the
done
canvas.
that ever in his life. The same thing with Ben Askren. Ben Askren has never lost like that in his life.
You can the Askren one. You can even argue a little more because it's like he wasn't really a puncher in the UFC. He was more of a wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
Okay, Woodley's known for knocking people out the fuck cold.
Right.
And you can't tell me that a however ounce glove is going to stop that all of a sudden from happening. No. Jake Paul is not a fucking boxer. He's not a boxer. And I hate that he wins these fights and that he fucking yips his mouth.
Hey, Dana, let me fight people.
First of all, Dana wants nothing to do with you, which I think is hilarious. Dana's like, fuck you. I'm running a legitimate business. Get the fuck out of here. And I love it.
But what I want him to do is just get approved to go face in the octagon, because that's the only way he'll ever prove that he's good. Or face someone like Anthony Joshua, who he can't face because Anthony Joshua's so big.
He's playing.
Or Canelo. Go fucking. Your brother fought fucking Mayweather, and you can't fight a real boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like stipulations to the Mayweather fight. They couldn't knock each other out, whatever.
That one was openly rigged.
Right. For it to be a tie.
Yeah.
But you literally refuse to face.
These are like claimed to be legitimate, and they're just the people you're fighting are fixed. The fight. First of all, if anybody that says you couldn't pay me enough to face plant on the canvas, if you're that down fucking bad, yeah, you could pay somebody that much to look at you and get knocked out.
It's funny.
Do I believe that Woodley was out cold? Yeah, I do, because you could look at his body and you could tell he was out. Do I think that he was knocked out because it was, like, just, hey, I'll pay you this amount of money and just get knocked the fuck out? Okay.
Easy. No, he won't.
I do it.
Again. You're right. So there was like these things that are like, hey, he would have made double or triple what he made just by getting knocked out. You don't know what went on behind the scenes.
Yeah, you have no idea.
You have no fucking idea.
And I hate the people.
The contract says whoever won gets this amount of money, but there are stipulations in contracts that say, hey, there's a bonus. Just let me beat you. There's a bonus.
I literally hate people that say, if you don't understand sports if you think this was rigged, like combat sports. Like, yeah, I do. Like,
I've seen enough of them to understand that was
a
professional fighter doesn't drop his arm.
No,
ever.
No, and there was something that I saw that said, Jake was faking him with this body jab the whole time, and then he like faked the body jab and then went up high, and it's like he didn't fake fuck. There was a slight pause. The two of them paused,
which was him waiting for him to drop the arm.
Yeah, there was a slight. The two of them paused. Tyron dropped his arm and Jake punched him in the face. Like, it was literally,
Blatant.
that was it. It wasn't like they were dancing around trading shots and then he faked a body shot and punched him in the face.
Right.
No. They both stopped moving completely. He dropped his arm and he got punched in the face. And then Jake Paul's face afterwards he didn't really even do anything. He was just kind of like, oh yeah, like if you knock somebody out cold like that, you're
like,
going nuts.
Right, you're celebrating. This dude realized, he was like, oh, that looks really fake.
You're going nuts. And I'm sorry, the people he's calling out from the UFC too, dead. I'm not even talking McGregor.
They're all champions.
I'm the biggest McGregor fan that you could get, and he's probably washed these days.
Oh yeah.
But you're talking about fucking Youssef.
I don't think it's
Usman, whatever. Masvidal, dead. These guys are maniacs.
I'd love to see him fight Masvidal.
These guys are literally nuts.
What his name is?
Like actually nuts.
Dude's a combat machine.
And if Jake Paul ever steps in an octagon, the world's gonna end because he's not gonna.
No, he won't.
There is no way because he just. First of all, I don't even think he's that stupid. Because you don't have to he can train how to punch all day long. The octagon doesn't care if you can hit. You'll get taken to the ground and wadded up like a pretzel.
But he was a wrestler, so he has a little bit of experience.
Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh.
No. Okay.
Brock Lesnar was a wrestler too, and he fucking.
Okay. All right. When you're a fat man, you can't wrestle.
He was good though.
You slide around, and fall on a few people. Okay.
He even did good in the UFC for a bit, but
because he can hit the shit out of someone.
Yeah, but I mean, he was.
I think he'll. I'm not going to say that he'd win. He won't win. But he can at least. He has the experience to say that he can actually go into it. That's what I was trying to get at.
Oh.
Not that he's going to be
spin
good.
One, yeah.
Yeah, but you have a little bit of ground experience with your wrestling career in high school to get you started into the UFC, the combat sport. Because you already have the punching. Start working on the body. Or the ground.
And I don't know.
Or if you think your punches are that good.
Fight an actual boxer. And fucking Tommy Fury.
No.
Fight a boxer that is currently active in the sport. So that's my that's how that's over. Yeah, but that's my fucking worked up. The speaking of UFC, fucking what's her name lost?
Nunez
finally, yeah. That was surprising.
Nunez?
Yeah,
or no?
No, yeah, it was.
I thought she's already lost. Nunez has.
Yeah, but I mean, she was still holding the title
from beating Ronda.
Yeah,
or beating
whoever
Holly who beat Ronda.
Yeah, somebody finally.
I think that's who it was.
Beat her, which I was kind of surprised.
Was it the short-haired Israeli girl? I don't think she's Israeli. I don't know.
I just know she lost, and I was kind of like, damn. Yeah. Because for a while there, I thought she wasn't going to lose.
But that's what we said with Ronda, and that's what we said with McGregor. Eventually, they get to a point where they cannot compete as well as they did.
Right. Well, that's why I like that sport, because it's not...
No, it's not. Honestly, it's not like as contact as football is. I mean, we see...
It's more of a revolving door of people, though. Like, it seems like it's changing a lot more.
What is?
The UFC.
Yeah.
Like, there's your people that are good and are good for a couple years, but they eventually... Ortiz eventually phased out. Fucking
Silva.
Yeah, they all eventually... Well, he got into some shit. But,
yeah.
Even boxing, I feel like boxing is a little bit like that, but there still is points where it's the same guy for a while.
Canelo's still kicking ass.
Right. It's kind of the same guy for a while.
Anthony is still kicking ass. Fury is still kicking ass.
Could we just have Fury fight Jake Paul?
One punch, done.
Yeah.
Dude's so big.
He's got him by 100 pounds. Just
but yeah.
But then it's not going to matter, because no matter what he does, he's going to win.
Yeah.
He's going to fucking win, because if he goes in the octagon and gets his fucking shit pushed in, he's going to be like, see, I'm not a UFC fighter, I'm a boxer. And then he goes and fights a real boxer, then he's going to be like, I'm not a real boxer.
The thing is, if he goes into the UFC octagon, that at least discredits his boxing wins against UFC fighters. A little bit.
Yeah.
But the real thing that he needs to discredit himself is the real boxers, and that's why he won't do it.
Put him in a
Because
title match.
A real boxer won't compete against him.
Put him in a title match.
Or he won't compete against a real boxer.
I hate when people say he's got a professional record. If he's a professional record, fight professionals.
Right. He is professional, though, technically.
Put him in a...
But he needs to... Because you're a professional once you start making money off of it. He's made money off it, therefore you're a professional.
Right, but I'm saying, like, put him in circuit then.
Absolutely. That's
like,
what I mean.
put him in circulation.
He absolutely should.
Put him in circulation for his weight class, and if he's that good, give him a title shot.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
Make him actually have to work for his... Like, he has to work on his weight. He's got to work... You know, like, you have to maintain weight.
And if he's successful at that level and he can promote his own shit and promote his own fights, then I'll call him a boxer. But until he does that, I'm not going to.
Right. Again, fight a boxer. Thank you.
Because I agree that I think the way he's doing promotions and pushing, like, Showtime and the amount of money that he's pulling in for the sport, because that's what people always say, like, oh, he's good for the sport. There is a problem.
Yes, but no, he's not.
Well, there's a problem in the sense that, like, the whole old school way of using a promoter to push a fight system is kind of fucky.
Right.
For that, I'll give you. But in terms of, like, reputability for the sport, you're making it a joke.
Right.
And that is...
I haven't watched a boxing fight since McGregor and Floyd. Just because it was McGregor and Floyd, the two bad boys of their sports.
Right.
And I haven't watched it since because
and I feel like that's
of
where
these
boxing's
types of
been getting most of its success recently, is those show match type, like, crossovers.
Right.
Or like
and why would you want that to be your reputation? And not
Fury
Tyson Fury versus Wilder. That should be it. Nothing else. That type
but
of title
I literally,
fight should
other than those fights, I hear nothing else.
Yep. Once in a while, I'll scroll through Twitter. Oh, Canelo won. Oh, I didn't know he was fighting.
I didn't even know who that is. So
he's the redheaded Mexican dude.
Still don't know who that is.
I think he was Mexican.
That's my thing, though. Like, I don't know.
Right.
You never see it. So I don't know.
So he's great for promoting it. Yes. Terrible for
showing that you can promote your own fight.
Yeah.
To make money.
Terrible look on how boxing actually is.
Yeah.
We'll move on from this.
Yeah, because I could go on for days.
I've been watching SEAL Team.
Okay.
With the guy from Bones. It's phenomenal. I'd give it probably like a 8.3. It's a TV show. But that's just my style of TV shows. Action, done. But it's basically you follow operators from SEAL Team 6. They don't really call it them. It's more of dev crew now. And they're not real. These are all fictional stories. And they basically go and stop bad people's. Really good show. Decent acting for the most part. It's like 50-50. Half the guys are really good with showing real time or real life military, like, handling of a gun or that type of stuff. Yeah, I'd give it a watch. You might not like. You're not really into that type of stuff. But my peoples that like the military stuff, it's your type of shit right there. Okay, that's all I got.
What do you rate it?
I said already 8.2.
Oh,
bitch.
Yeah, there you go.
I've also started watching The Witcher again, or season 2 of The Witcher. So
I'm gonna.
I'll rate that probably next week when I finish.
I got Witcher. I got to start. I kind of want to wait till Hawkeye's done before I watch it. I need to watch that.
Yes.
I'm a little
tasty.
Pissed because there was the Spider-Man movie doesn't require you to watch Hawkeye before. This is not really
Obviously it can't because Hawkeye's not finished and Spider-Man came out.
Right, but there was a few, like, shit that I've seen on YouTube after the Spider-Man video that kind of explains, like, where everything is in the timeline, and they're very close to each other, so kind of like But like you said, there's no way I would have known that because the show's still going on, and so there's that. But I watched part of the first Matrix movie again.
Okay.
And since I've already seen it,
It's like a 3-hour movie, isn't it?
no, it's 2.
2.
I
guess that was probably like one of
last night.
Besides the Titanic, that was like one of the first movies to really break the 2-hour mark because they were always like an hour and 20, hour 40 minutes.
Yeah. So I'm rewatching the Matrix movies because new Matrix movie comes out.
Right.
And I'm going to watch it eventually. Not sure when, but I want to get caught up because I did watch the first one and part of or all of the second one, and I don't remember a fucking thing from any of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even think I saw the third one. So I got to kind of get
I stopped watching after one.
Get up to speed, but for the time that they came out, 99.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
The graphics
It's
are
a good movie.
phenomenal. For
It holds its own pretty good, and I like the pace of it because it doesn't fuck around. It just kind of gets you right into the.
And pacing has been a big issue for us these past few years, haven't it?
Yeah. No comment.
Fuck Endgame. Fuck Endgame.
Oh God, I want to talk about the fucking Spider-Man movie so goddamn bad. Fuck.
So is it your number one? Oh wait, sorry. I know things that you don't. Sorry. Sorry.
What do you mean?
I know what you rated it.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Which
Sorry.
is a lot for.
Actually, no. We said we were going to talk about it next week after I had seen it. We were just going to do the whole from this to this time. We'll do a 5-minute timer starting now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next week we're going to do 5-minute rant. We can talk about it separately, obviously.
Right.
We'll do a 5-minute rant. Done so. Actually, yeah, because people who have seen it might want to hear our view. Okay. Yep.
Like 5 to 10. Might end up being 10. To be honest.
It might get dragged into 10. We'll decide the day of.
So that's that's big from.
Yeah.
The Avengers.
Yep. Well,
dick sucker.
It's not because you were pretty close to rating Endgame a 10 and Endgame was shit.
Yeah, but I changed it, and I said Infinity War was better, and I still didn't rate both of those a 10. Infinity War was, I think,
we got to do that tier list of the Avengers.
I know, because now it's
once Kluge watches this, we'll have to.
Because I really liked Shang-Chi too. Like Shang-Chi's up there.
Shang-Chi
up there.
By far my favorite Marvel movie to date. Well,
okay.
I said to date. I haven't watched Spider-Man yet.
You will have seen it by the time.
I feel like I'm going to get pissed off.
Something's
Something's going to piss me off in this movie. I know it.
You can't say anything.
The way you just did that, something's going to piss me off.
No, because you are like fucking Nicodemus, where like weird movie tropes piss you off, and that shit doesn't bother me. Like it. So
okay,
that's why I don't.
Just tell me this. Did I get political at all? Nope, because you're thinking about it. Don't tell me. Never mind. That's going to piss me off.
I don't think it does, but I feel like I remember there being a comment about something that I was kind of like,
oh, yeah.
That wasn't necessary,
yeah.
But
there's always subtle comments about
I don't think
shit being unnecessary.
There's only been 2 instances and I will say this, and this is all I'm going to say. There's only been 2 instances in Marvel movies where I've actually teared up. Iron Man died.
Yeah.
And then in this movie.
Good or bad tear up? Holy fuck! You can tell me off camera.
I'm not saying anything. It was.
I didn't tear up for. I was pissed when Iron Man died because it was unnecessary.
Of course you were.
It was unnecessary.
What else? What else are they gonna do?
You have fucking Captain Marvel, a god, and a superhuman. Those 3 could all take it before fucking Iron Man.
Yeah, but he's been doing it for fucking 40 years.
So he retires and gives it someone else.
And then he ends up doing the whole Ironheart story arc, which is just going to piss more people off.
It was dumb. I think the way they killed him off, dumb. And the pacing was terrible. Next. Anyway.
Now, I thought what they did with Captain America was fucking stupid.
Oh, that was... There's a word sometimes we say, but we don't mean it totally that way. That was dumb, but it's not that word.
Yeah, where were you going with that one? What the fuck?
You know where I was going with it.
Yeah.
That part was dumb.
That was stupid.
If that whole movie was about that, it'd be just as bad as freaking Wonder Woman down there.
That was really... That I really didn't like, because it was just so, like...
Bleh.
Like, what? It was just uneventful. Like, it just... I don't... Nah.
Oh, I finally get my dance.
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
Stupid.
Oh, heroes make sacrifices. You didn't.
Yeah.
You were a selfish piece of shit.
Yeah, you...
Garbage.
You saved the world, sex.
And you did both.
You're a superhero.
Instead of just
fucking
doing
figure it out.
just one.
Tony Stark did both.
Right. Had a baby.
Yeah, he fucked and was a superhero. Like, I don't... Figure it out.
Just fucking up the timeline. Fuck you.
But yeah. I still need to see the second Venom movie.
Me too. I was hoping it was going to be on HBO already, but they put it on like a week after it came out.
I saw something
on,
where it was
HBO
talking about like
firstly.
the new Spider-Man's Disney Plus for free timeline, and it's not going to be for quite a while.
Oh yeah, that's
they're
how
gonna
all
milk
of them
the
were.
fuck out of it.
That's
in
how-
the theater now.
Cruella was that way.
It opened
Shang-Chi was
box
pretty.
office. That was
Shang-Chi
pretty
was like
quick.
like a month after it dropped into the box offices, and I feel like Mulan took forever too.
I think the thing that pisses me off about the Marvel Studios thing is the MCU gets muddied up by the Fox owns this and Sony owns this and the blah blah blah. Like that was the whole Spider-Man bitch.
Yeah,
Because the original Spider-Man were all Sony movies.
even if you go to Universal, which is Universal,
Yeah.
they have a Hulk ride. Why? Because at one point they owned Hulk.
Yeah, when they did that dog dick fucking 2003
Yeah.
movie.
I love Eric Bana, so I will not. Eric Bana was the best Hulk.
He
Well,
was, but the movie was
the
not good.
actor is the best out of the three,
Yeah.
but the current Hulk looks the best, obviously.
I did see something from Mark Ruffalo where he's talking on like one of those like late night shows about how he took his daughter to preschool. I don't know if you've seen this. And there was one of the kids that's in the preschool was sitting across from them, and he was like coloring with his daughter, and the kid looked like scared.
Oh, because he's worried about him being a Hulk.
Yeah, and so the kid asks him like, "Are you the Hulk?" And then he's kind of like, "Well, no, and then his daughter's like, "Yeah, he is." So the kid
that's pretty awesome.
the daughter's like, "See, you got to do it, Dad," and then he starts like doing like the grunting, like, and the kid's like, "No." It was really funny. That's
That's
funny.
awesome.
So I feel like that'd be kind of cool if I was in that position, but so yeah, we'll talk about that movie next week.
Last thing, we had a great weekend for the team. Sean, Ben, and Julian were racing for. Actually, we had Searle and Thomas also race as well. We had a great charity race that we joined up in. The charity itself is called 24 Hours for Anna. I believe at some point they do a 24-hour race, but we just did a 12-hour race with them. Had the cars pink and whatnot. I'll post a picture tomorrow. Well, it'll be 3 or 4 days ago for you guys. White and pink fucking did phenomenal with our cars again. And I think they raised $5,000 or close to $5,000 for this cause. It's about childhood cancer. It was all great cause, great race. We held first for a hell of the time, and I mean this is like a worldwide race. This is a French Open.
Oh wow.
And we held first for a while, battled for first for a while. We were up first, second, and third. All of us were battling for a long time. Had a few hiccups. Another one of those stupid ass moves where someone entered the track like an idiot. They're on the hit list. Yeah. So we ended up not winning the race or finishing.
There's a few things we got to do for Kluge. Well, one of them's for Kluge. We got to do movies that are doo-doo.
Yeah, I really got to get... You know what? Tomorrow, while I'm at work, I'm going to go to Target. I'm getting us a whiteboard.
You got to just get a big one because then we can put the different lists on it.
Yeah.
So you got to do the shit movies, the hit list, and then Kluge wants me to do a days since shit my pants.
Yep, I agree.
List. So
I agree.
we'll do that. I almost did the other morning. It was one of those.
You know what?
Like,
I should just get the... You know how they have like this, but with the whiteboard?
oh yeah.
I should just get that.
True.
Anyway.
So yeah, it was it was one of those like I was still kind of half asleep and I like farted.
Oh.
If there was a little bit extra and it like woke me up and I was like, oh shit.
I got to go.
Now I'm up.
Christ.
Now I'm up and awake. So
Anyway,
yeah,
moving on from that.
just in case anybody was wondering.
Rumors are still out about Lewis quitting, just saying. And he didn't show up to the... Did I already talk about that? Him not showing up to the
No, because that was after.
ceremony?
Because we just talked about them winning in the last episode.
Right. All right. So, Lewis, because he lost the championship, him and Toto didn't show up to the... See, this is how we get Sean to stay. Racing at the end.
He already shut the shit off.
Yeah, he shut
What
it
you
off
mean?
immediately. They didn't go to the award ceremony. out of spite, towards the FIA, which I totally understand, like them being petty and hating it. Like if I was in that situation, I'd do the same.
That's a conversation for a different time.
My thing is that they're praising him for being a graceful loser. He's only being a graceful loser towards Max. He's being a shitbag to the rest of F1.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Kluge will defend him to the day he dies, apparently, and doesn't get the other point of view of where he's only being good to one person, and then the rest of it's like, no, fuck you, you screwed me. Okay, but if you do that means you're undermining Max's win. So you're really not winning gracefully or are you losing gracefully at all, in my opinion. But to each their own. I just want Lewis to come back and actually race cleanly. I want both of them to race cleanly next year and fight for the title with the new cars. Because this year, while it was exciting as fuck, it just came out to me hating both of them.
I don't think Lewis bows out on a loss, though.
I think he does because of the way he lost it. He's like, the FIA's corrupt him out. See ya.
Oh, yeah.
Because as he's finishing, before he even crossed the line, he goes, this is so manipulated. That is not losing gracefully. I'm so sick of them saying he's
no, he's being a puss.
Look at him with so much honor and respect for one another.
I mean, you could disagree with it, but
literally just screamed that it was manipulated by Red Bull and the FIA so that Red Bull could win. Go fuck yourselves. Bitch is angry. Lewis, just come out, show him what's what, like he did the freaking 9 other years. That's all I'm asking. Love you. Sometimes. Max, shut the fuck up, show up, and win. Hey, simple as that.
Or maybe we just get another guy to win.
Daniel Ricciardo. I mean, you're right.
Solves all our problems.
Anyway, love you guys. Mars is leaving. Mars Bars is leaving. Are you scared every time I do that?
Yeah, a little bit.
I got trigger finger. I got control. Trigger control.
Okay.
Leaving the 18 car and Joe Gibbs after 2022. So M&M's will no longer be a sponsor of NASCAR. Wild. It's been like a 30-year run. Not really, but it's been a while.
Not gonna have an M&M car anymore?
Oh.
That's so shit.
It's gonna be an interstate batteries only and sports clips and shit.
Boo.
Okay. Love you guys.